Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to another Rumble. We got a great one here for you. Mitchell's Picks. So I did one for Devin and I did one for Mitchell. And both of them have had great casts, great people to pick from. Both were a lot different. I think there was a couple similar ones, but not many. And we're kicking things off with Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yami Yugi, which I love that show, and I would love to rewatch that show. I loved it growing up. And he did have a couple suggestions for those characters. I think I put 2 in there. So I hope you enjoy it, Mitchell. And Mitchell's been waiting patiently for this. So I'm glad to be able to provide him with this. And there's going to be a couple new faces. So we're going to have a couple new characters here also to look forward to. And we're going to see who number 2 is. And it is Monkey from One Piece. Of course, the anime that's, takes 50 years to watch. That one. If you didn't know what One Piece was. I signed up for Crunchyroll for 7 days, and I think I'm not going to go through with it. After 7 days, I'm going to probably, I don't know. I was looking for something on there, and it wasn't on there, so I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for a month. I would like to watch a couple animes, but I think I just saw that it was free, and I probably shouldn't have picked it up. And I'll tell you a horror story. One time I had Funimation, and I was watching DBZ and a couple other shows on Funimation because I was really into anime. And unfortunately, I stopped watching them, and I forgot to cancel my subscription for a whole entire year. So I ended up paying about, I think it was, back then it was like $6 a month or something. Of course, they merged with Crunchyroll later on, but I ended up paying like at least $70-some without even knowing. I just didn't look at my account, which is on me, but that was horrible. I've had that happen a couple times where I just forgot that I had something and it just would take off every single month. And when it's like $6, I don't really look at it. I mean, if it was like some major decrease, I would definitely look at it. And we got Wreck-It Ralph here. So he's going after Luigi. I really like Mitchell's picks. I think it's a good variety. It is a lot different than Devin. His picks, there might be 1 or 2 that are on the same thing. I would have to really look at it again. And I actually went ahead and did Devin's first. But I might put this one out beforehand, since Mitchell requested it first. And we got Wolverine at 5. So, of course, that character's one of my favorite X-Men. I think he's a lot of people's favorite. And I just love Deadpool and Wolverine. And Logan is definitely one of the best. That's one of my all-time favorite Marvel movies. But it's always good to see Wolverine. And he is just going crazy on everyone. And we have at 6, Nightmare Freddy. So, of course, Game MLL, he's a mastermind at these. He creates tons of these, and it takes time. It takes time to create. I don't know if he created this one or not. I'm pretty sure he did. He creates a lot of them, though. I know he created that Springtrap. I'm pretty sure he did also. There's some other people that create them too, so I'm not 100% sure, but I should have checked beforehand. But yeah, he's created some great creations. And Cat Noir is number 7, so this is kind of a new one. And just a reminder, not for kids. We are not for. I don't know anything about this character. I'm just saying that because, Kappa may be still a boogeyman that's still around. I highly doubt it. since, you know, it's a long story. You would have to go back to before 2020, that whole issue. And I am planning on putting some of those back up, some of those cartoon ones, because I did take them down in fear that I would be shot like fish in a barrel. That's what the government guy said. It's a long story. I know some people are like, what the heck does this even mean? But it's a very long story. Let's just say that. But Cat Noir, I've seen him on Lucas's stuff before, and he must be beloved because a lot of people like this show. I've never watched it. I couldn't tell you what it's about, but I was familiar with the character because of Lucas. I don't know if he made this one or not, but yeah, I don't know anything about the character. I think it's cool that we have him, though, because I don't think we've had him at all this year, so that's a new face. And I always like introducing new people. And Luigi in trouble, and somehow hangs in there. And wow, Freddy already done. And Bowser just, oh man, Bowser just got cheap shotted by Luigi, just caught him off guard. And yeah, we lost Freddy that easy. And we got Yami and Ralph battling it out. A little bit of a back and forth between Wolverine and Bowser also. And look here, Monkey in trouble. Monkey is in big trouble here. And trying to go for a strike, but Luigi was, but Monkey got out of it. And yeah, this is going to be awesome. I love when the people pick. I know I've had Lee do it a lot because, you know, he sends me stuff on Twitter. But I'm going to try next year to give more people a chance, especially with the newer game. I'm going to give it some time, though. Let people get their people up. And there is going to be some problems because it's not going to be cross-platform, according to what I've heard. Now, that could change, but I think PC and One and PS4 are all going to be together on the community. And I think the next gen, the Series X and the PS5 will be together as one because of the whole island, and there's going to be problems within the community stuff to download because of that. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's 100% true, but everyone's telling me that, so I'm pretty sure that's correct. But it kind of stinks, but we've been through a lot worse. Okay, I will take a couple, you know, shots to the stomach, you know, before I take out a knockout blow. 15 and 20 were knockout blows. And I barely got up from 20. I kind of worked my way around it. And I used 19 that thankfully they kept up the servers for a little bit longer than usual because 20 servers were already bad enough. But talk about crash after crash. And yeah, I'm willing to deal with it. I mean, for the longest time, we could only get them off of one console. So it's not a big deal for me. But some people are very upset, and I can see why. I mean, this is 2025. In the last, I believe, couple years, we've had the privilege of sharing with all kinds of different systems. And the PC also. But I don't know if it's just because of this island or what's going on. And look at Monkey there with the clothesline. And Cat Noir going after Wolverine. Cat Noir doesn't look tough. But maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea who Cat Noir is. And we got the Wolfman at 10, who can be a wild card in this. I mean, we've seen him do some amazing stuff. And I'm glad Mitchell, added a horror character. He's got a couple in here. So it's a good variety. You got anime, you got video games, you got comics. You got a little bit of everything here, and I really like that. I always encourage the people that do the picks to give me a variety of people, because we don't really want a theme. And we got Goku at number 11. I need to go back and watch DBZ, but I just got to find the time. I've been really busy here lately, and once this new game comes out, it's going to even be tougher. So, maybe when I'm in the nursing home, I'll catch up on anime, because you guys know I'm the worst at anime. I've told you all the time. Don't even get me started with Tokyo Ghoul. You can't beat that dead horse enough. I mean, I'll never finish that show. And as for One Piece, I'm not going to even try. I'm not even going to try to even go near that thing. I might watch the live action. I think it's a cool concept. I really do. It's just too many episodes. I like stuff like Death Note and Cowboy Bebop, where you get 20 and it's over. 25. Something around there, and it's done. I don't like stretching out for lifetimes. By the time One Piece is over, my grandson will be dead. Let's just face the facts. So, if I have a grandson, that is. Very forward-thinking there. But that show is just crazy. I do like the characters' designs on it, though. I think they're it's really a creative show. It's just a lot. And we got Chucky at 12. The Chuckster is here. And, when I was younger, my mom threw away a lot of stuff that was inappropriate for her child, including a NECA figure that I have with Chucky, which is probably worth a fortune. Most of the stuff she's thrown away, I have bought back just to rub it in. But Chucky, I haven't. But I've always thought about getting a Chucky doll, but I really don't see the point in having it. It's just, I already have enough crap as it is. The other day, I gave 4 trash bags full away to Goodwill of toys, clothes, books. Gave it all to Goodwill. Because I'm not used to, they're just sitting in a container. And some of the books were like, when I was 10 years old, I was reading it. Like, I had a big book about dinosaurs. But, yeah, and I don't even read that anymore. And what else? I had The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Who cares about Mr. Thomas? That dork. When he got frozen, and I know this is way off topic, we're talking about Narnia, if you don't know. When Mr. Thomas got frozen, I actually was rooting for the witch. I'm not going to lie. I just like seeing him frozen. I just don't like the guy. I don't like those little snacks he gives the girl. I don't like anything about him. I don't like his home. I don't like how he's like I guess he's like a half horse, a fawn or whatever. I can't stand fantasy characters that have animal legs and a human body. I can't stand those guys on horses. How they're half horse, half man? I hate that stuff. I think that stuff's so goofy. But, so yeah, I rooted for the White Witch. I'm evil. But yeah, Mr. Thomas is lame. But I did throw that book away. I donated the book. He's on the front cover too, which makes it even worse. Walking around in the snow. So. And Cat Noir, I don't know how he's still alive, but Bowser did nothing to get rid of him. As for Mario Kart, my two people are Waluigi and Little Bowser. I don't believe in a heavy cart. Like, you know, I love Bowser, and I think he's great. But you should never mix him with like Wario. Oh my goodness. You talk about dragging a car down. Their weight just basically, I'm surprised the car didn't collapse. I tried to use them because I wanted to be a total heel and a total jerk. And I tried to use them in Mario Kart Double Dash with Wario and Bowser in that purple car. And it's good for when you're going around the corner. That car's great. It's not great for anything else. So you can win with it. But going around the corner is the only thing it's good for because the speed is not there. Mario's missing the top of his head. Wow. So that now we have a hat glitch. We went from hair to hats. So the barber's now still in hats. Like you can see some of it. You can see the front. So the barber just goes in the back and takes your hair. That's what he does. And Cat Noir's getting punished. Who do we have now? Oh, we got Kaiba. I love Kaiba. He's such a bratty rich kid, but he's awesome. He's one of those characters again from anime that I love, where he's not the main guy. And I never liked him. Well, Yugi's okay. I don't mind Yugi, but Kaiba's a pretty awesome character. As much as he is a jerk, and he has every right to be, and especially when he's trying to get his brother back. I don't recall everything about it. I know, obviously, he had the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And we got Sonic here. And there goes Bowser. Wow. It's good to have some Nintendo people here. A little bit of a change than usual. Usually I don't have them a lot. I should have them more often because, you know, people love Smash. Ugh. And Kaiba's still alive. And, oh wow. Of course he had to bring him. Underpants is here. So, yeah, I actually love this character, and once again, we're going to bring up my mom on story time, how she threw out all my Captain Underpants books. Oh my goodness. Over one joke, she threw them all away. Yeah, it was. I think it was a joke in the toilet one. It was where he fought all these toilets. I think that Dave Pinky or Pikey or whatever his name is. I called him Pinky. It's probably Pikey. I think he is such a talented creative. He's so talented, and his using toilet humor. You know, kids love toilet humor, so it just really works. But he's extremely talented, and I know he made Dog Man, and now that's a movie, and so much for Underpants. But yeah, I love that character. And there goes Mario. So he's finished. Well, we got Baltimore here. It looks like he's in his nightgown or something. He wears that to bed. That's his night clothes. And Kaiba is finished. I didn't think he would do well. I'm actually surprised by Cat Noir. He's doing an excellent job. And he's got great counters. He's just hanging in there. Like I said, I know nothing about him. But I'm glad that Mitchell put him in this. And there goes Cat. So Cat made it a good while and had a pretty good performance there. And we got Deadpool at 18. So Mitchell had D and W in this, and you know they're always easy to find. Some of his other ones I had a little bit more trouble with, especially if I left them off the main 30. I had some trouble with some of these guys finding them. And we got Ben 10 at 19. Oh, wow. Vegeta was here, but not for long. Well, no, wait. That's Sonic. Vegeta's gonna be here. Oh, man. I'm always excited to see Vegeta. He should be in this. Now, we got Ben 10. I actually like Ben 10, but I haven't seen it in forever. I haven't seen Ben 10 in a lifetime. But I remember, yeah, I did watch it a little bit. It was a little bit more when I was an adult. So I think, well, not an adult exactly, but I don't know what year it came out, but I was definitely older. I didn't grow up with it. And speaking of the devil, here he is. My boy Vegeta, my favorite. I love him more than Goku, that's for sure. And I don't, all you Goku fanboys just, And once again, I'm telling you my anime trope. I never like the main character. Seems to be the biggest trope for me. Oh my goodness, the Wolfman biting Vegeta. Oh my goodness, he's going to turn into a wolf now. He already turns into a monkey, I believe. Don't the Saiyans go like, I don't know, it's something like that. I haven't seen DBZ in a while. But they have a tail for a reason. But now he's going to turn into a wolf, and we got Dr. Eggman at 22. I really like the Sonic movies. I'm not big into the games. I like Rayman better. But I do like the Sonic films. And, you know, even though Jim Carrey kind of doesn't look like Eggman, I think he does a good job for, you know, what he's working with. I think he does a good job. He's funny, but I don't know if Eggman's supposed to be more menacing or more goofy. Because Jim Carrey's always going to be a goofy villain. He's not going to be, like, as menacing as, you know, the Joker or Darth Vader. He's not going to be like that. Because Jim Carrey's a comedy genius. So I don't know if it portrays him good enough, but a lot of people love the Sonic movies. And there goes Voldemort. He can go back to bed because he looks like he's in his pajamas. That's his his Slytherin pajamas. I guess he was from the House of Slytherin because he's in the dark arts for sure. But I don't know. I don't know all of Voldemort's history. I know he killed Harry Potter's parents, and I hate that snake that he has with him. Snape's one of my favorite characters, so I obviously hate that snake. I just love Snape. I mean, I always like characters that are between good and evil. They're very complex. They're very conflicted with themselves. Vegeta's kind of that way. He's very arrogant, even though he turns, I guess, sort of good. He's extremely arrogant, and his pride is, But my favorite DBZ episode is when he cries over what Frieza did to him. And so far, I've enjoyed this a lot. So we're going to see who we get next in this. And it is going to be Tails. So my least favorite, obviously, of the main characters. I know it's more of a tech character. I'm not always a fan of tech characters. Whether it be Donatello or Tails or whoever it may be, I always want strength in characters. It's always good to have someone that's tech savvy on your team. Bond's got them. Every team has their technical person. Ethan Hunt has his technical person in Mission Impossible. I mean, everybody's got to have one. Because you can't be the strength and the brains of the operation always. Sometimes you need to have somebody else to make it even better for you. And we're getting closer to the end here. And wow, what a double takedown by the Wolfman. He has been amazing in this. Of course, we got the Doom Slayer in the house. I really want to play the new Doom game. Doom 4 made me very mad. Made me very upset. I really raged on the final boss to the point where it was unhealthy. And Vegeta is done. We got Wick in the house at 24. Yeah, I nearly had a heart attack when I faced the Doom 4 final boss fight. And I literally, said some stuff I wasn't proud of. Let's just say that. And I think one time I lost to him, and one move I like to do, and I of course I'm not going to do it, when I'm doing stuff like this, is I like to bury my head in the recliner and yell. So yeah, that was a little bit out of control. We got Link at 25, but I'll never forget that boss fight. But it's still not the worst thing I've ever came across. Krauser was bad. You all know I broke a controller over that. I think one of the worst ones was when I was younger. Joe Perry in Guitar Hero. Aerosmith. Took the guitar, slammed it against the couch, wide open. And yeah, I've had my moments of rage for sure. And we got Punk Potter. Just kidding. It's regular Harry. Nerd. The nerd, not the punk. At 26. Wolfman continues to bite people. He's trying to infect as many people as possible. And we got Ash Ketchum at 27. I have a history with him also, of not liking him. But, he's kind of, I've let things go. I've let bygones be bygones after a while. And there goes Wick. Wow, that would never happen. Yeah, you would get, if you gave John Wick a pencil, you would be dead, Ash Ketchum. You would be dead. So it's already starting. The beef is starting again between Ash Ketchum and me. And Wolfman is done, but he had a good run, and he did really well on this. But no match for the Doomslayer, because let's face it, the Doomslayer's always up against demons. A werewolf has nothing on it. So, and Tails is finished. Oh, not Tails. Potter's already done. So he has no magic here, that's for sure. I just think, if you guys don't know, the Nice Pull is based off of a director. And now I think about that all the time. It's based off of Justin Baldoni. I call him Justin Baldoni that loves macaroni. That's what I like to say about that actor. Because macaroni rhymes with his last name. And we got Venom here, which will be in Devon's also. So I know for sure he is. But maybe there wasn't a lot that was similar. I'm trying to remember. Because I did Devon's first. I got Mitchell's people first. But I went ahead and did Devon's first because I got I got all of them together. And I went ahead and did Devon's first. I may release this one first, though. I probably will. Because, man, one punch by the Doomslayer. And we got Master Chief in the house. So we only have 30 left, and I can't believe Venom. It's just finished already, and that just shows you the strength of the Doomslayer. But he couldn't get Ash. Yeah, so realistic. Oh my goodness, Master Chief finished by Tails with a drop kick. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Master Chief's punch is stronger than his bullets. And we got Springtrap at 30. So, these are our final four. And I have to say, I'm kind of shocked at some of these eliminations. Tails taking down Master Chief. Ash taking down John Wick. Oh my! If he does this, nah, I don't think he can. Oh man, just totally abandoned Tails. He can if he gets double teamed. Still not. The Doomslayer is in this. I would love to see him and Springtrap in the final two and get these nerds out of here. The double drop kick. This is our Final Four, and, two of them don't even look like Final Four material. But here we are. And I'm just hoping we get the showdown that I want, but it's not set in stone yet. And anything can happen. But I do not see Tails or Ash, and, at least one of them is definitely not going to make the finals. And Tails is done here. There's no way. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if Tails gets out of that, then I've seen it all. And I think Ash is done here. So it looks like I'm getting what I wanted. Thank goodness. I couldn't imagine anything else. So I'm rooting for the Doomslayer because obviously I hate 30. I always root against 30 unless I love them. And I can't stand the other person. That's the only time I usually root for 30. Oh, the neck snap. Wow. Oh, goodness. Of course, 30. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, Mitchell. It was fun while it lasted, but yeah, number 30 wins, and congratulations to Springtrap for doing hardly any work. I guess you defeated the Doomslayer in the end, but whatever. You're not going to WrestleMania. He's not even pointing at the sign. It's good that he's not. He should know better. He's just moping around. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, Mitchell. I hope everyone enjoyed it. It was a really fun one. Had a good variety. Mitchell had some great picks. So just another shout out to him. You're going to be getting his and Devin's picks. And usually I do a lot for, Lee, but I'm going to try to do more for other people also, especially on the newer stuff. But Springtrap wins, and not a great ending, but throughout it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun throughout. I just hate to always see 30 win. But anyway, I'll see you all later. Thanks.